We on day 2 of surviving R. Kelly. We on day 2 of surviving R. Kelly. And you know what? This shit's so real. They telling on this man so much. They doing so much about this man. You got all these people that's close to him talking about this man. When you got a lot of people that's close to you telling on you, man, it's kind of hard to not believe when you got these type of allegations. What you got playing right there? Is that an ad? Oh, that was probably one of the scenes from the thing. Was that the court? The court? Oh yeah, man, it was wild, man. It was like this, man. It was like if you're a fan of somebody, you know what I'm saying? When you're a fan, when you're an R. Kelly fan, it's kind of hard to believe some fucked up shit about your fan. Can you turn it down a little bit?
Jigga's a rapper.
Just a little bit. Just so I don't gotta talk too loud because I don't want to fuck up my vocal cords. Oh, appreciate it, man. Oh yeah. Hey, I ain't mean to not introduce my co-host today, Juice Bones, my partner, my motherfucking homie. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
My motherfucking homie from way back. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just wanted to bring him on the show. It's his birthday too. Juice Bones and Lil Mike. Yeah, it's their birthday weekend. So you know, we hey, and Mike back there. He ain't on camera, but he back there in the live studio audience. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get in my vibe. This ain't my R. Kelly vibe, but because this is some shit that I would wear on my. This is my stuff. But the thing is, I just got into my R. Kelly vibe. You know, he had that song Vibe. Hey, play that song Vibe real quick. Turn this down a little bit and play that song Vibe, because I'm gonna just get in the moment. Who is that? Look, we got people on there.
Who's that?
Who is that? Oh, that's Brittany.
I see you, Brittany.
Yeah, she said, "What's up?" Yeah, say happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday.
Yeah, you been looking real good on Facebook too, girl.
Oh man.
All grown now.
Yeah. Yeah. So we go. Yeah. We're gonna jump right into this. You know we got ads. But we're gonna jump right into this. This day 2 of R. Kelly, man. We doing the reaction. He haven't seen it. But
I ain't seen it. But I listened to that nigga's lyrics.
Yeah. That's what's so crazy. It's like when you a fan. Vibe. We getting into R. Kelly vibe.
Girl, you know that
vibe.
That vibe.
That's all I know. I don't know none of the words. I just know the chords. But that was the whole song. Turn that up. You can turn it up right now. It's hard when you're an R. Kelly fan. That's why I never listened to none of all the bad thing that was going on. I blocked it out. I was too young to really get into it.
Can you love that nigga?
I love that nigga, man.
Hey, hit Capricorn too.
Okay, turn it down a little bit. Now shit got real. Turn it down. It ain't about the music right now. Shit. Okay, she said some crazy shit. She said some crazy shit.
She called him Patty.
Yeah, speaking of that,
she
man.
She called him a predator. She said that nigga was.
Yeah, speaking of that, we on day 2.
Predation.
We on day 2. One of the things was this, man. This is the thing. She said he was a predator. Okay, for some reason you didn't see it, but R. Kelly got a brother.
Okay.
His name is Bruce Kelly. It's his older brother, right? His name's Bruce Kelly. Okay, he's telling his experiences with R. Kelly. He's telling it, but guess where he's telling it from? Guess you know how they do? People do interviews and they're somewhere. Guess where he's telling his part of the story from? Guess where he's at? He's in prison. He's telling his part and his encounters and his opinions.
What he in the pen for?
I don't know yet. That's the crazy part. That's a question. Hey, if y'all know.
Hey, what was Bruce Kelly doing? What that nigga do?
Because Bruce Kelly, he's saying what he's saying. He's telling all his opinions, but he's behind the prison walls.
Where this movie came from was his word?
I don't know. This is the thing. It's a lot of people. Put it like this. All the people is people that he knows.
Hey, let me get one of these candy canes down.
Go ahead. Christmas is over.
Like it's a lot of people that's on there airing his ass out.
At least people on there.
I haven't seen it.
They can't really say nothing though, because their parents let him get married to her.
Her parents didn't. They said it in the first episode that one of the guys made a
R. Kelly's road manager, bro. He falsified the marriage certificate.
The document for her to be
15.
And,
bro, she was 15. He put 18 on it. And then they got married. illegally.
That nigga was just pushing.
This is the thing. R. Kelly had help. This is the fucked up part, bro. He didn't do none of this by himself.
Co-conspirators.
Everything's a co-conspiracy. Since y'all want to tell and tattle, you know what I'm saying? Like, they said R. Kelly couldn't really read or write, man. People had to book his flights.
I'm coming out the hoodie and go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. But people had to book his flights and everything for him. He wasn't text messaging or nothing, bro. Every time he got in contact with somebody, he couldn't read or write though. Every time he got in contact with somebody, that's like if I'm with you and I'm like, bro, go talk to her for me. Go get her. Go tell her, you know what I'm saying? He always had somebody help him.
Said that nigga couldn't even speak, huh?
I don't know. I guess not.
He could speak once he got him behind him.
I know one thing. That nigga can sing.
He can do that.
If he can't do nothing else, that nigga can sing.
Hey, more than can sing, that nigga can write. That nigga, he a creative nigga.
No, listen. They said he couldn't write.
So I'm sure nigga get a little sweaty. You feel me?
They said he could not read and write for real. Like his wife, his ex-wife.
How he write them songs?
He didn't write them songs.
He don't write his own songs?
No, he write. No.
Somebody else writing for him.
I guess somebody else write it down for him. Or he just got that memory. You know how niggas be like, I don't write. He probably
come up with he is such he came up with that just sitting down like one night, like all that.
No, he came up with all of his songs from personal shit that was going on in his life.
I believe that.
That's what they said. Age ain't nothing but a number. This is crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Let me jump to a point. Because look, when the first shit that he was popping about, like when he came out with Aaliyah, the first song was Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Where the fuck was their parents at, for one? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is what I always say. That nigga said, show me some IDE before I get in deep.
No, he didn't want ID because he wanted them little.
Well,
listen.
Yeah, it was like
if you was
that nigga needed some ID.
According to what they were saying, according to what these people were saying about him, man, they were saying like he wants your high school IDE.
Yeah.
He don't want your driver's license. They saying, show me your high school IDE before I go in DE. Is basically what they was trying to say. I mean, they said he was hanging out in front of the high school, man. He want to see your high school IDE is what they trying to say. This is the picture they painting about. I didn't say this. Who's that?
I think I know that person.
Oh yeah, that's my little cousin.
You related to the Dukes?
That's my Columbus side. I mean, no. Well, my cousin is yeah.
Up north, dude.
Well, my family's from Youngstown,
right?
But like some of my family have girlfriends and baby moms from Columbus, so that's not my. You feel me? This ain't R. Kelly.
Yeah.
That's Keith Sweat. That's a whole. Hey, that's how
you cut that off.
Well, sometimes you don't want to tie things in. You don't want to tie things in. Some people don't want to be affiliated with certain situations.
My birthday Monday, Brittany.
Yeah. You said, yeah. You got to play some R. Kelly. And we talking about day 2 of surviving R. Kelly, man. They made a whole 3 days of telling on this man about his fetishes and his preferences. Well, back to his brother though. We having a party in here. It's y'all's birthday though, so we gotta have a party at the same time. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly provides the music.
I think I always like his music.
It's just like I said, compare that part to Michael Jackson, man.
Michael Jackson didn't do, but see, bro.
No, that part, like the accusations.
Right.
Now they make us have to make a decision. That's why I never made a decision, because I'm like, I don't know the facts and the details, but I don't know that man personally. All I know is his music. I know these songs, man. I don't know that man's personal life. Why did I care about his personal life? I mean, this shit is these accusations is fucked up. But it was a lot of people involved, man. He wasn't acting alone.
I feel you though, but still though, you can't agree with, even if it's fucked up, we all fucked up, right?
Yeah, we all got our own.
That's a common human factor, right?
But most people keep it secret. They're telling his secrets right now. They was aiding it though.
It's coming about,
it's fucked up.
Even right, like even for the people involved, you feel me? Like,
yeah,
they gotta deal with it in different terms. I think all of that shit is a little bit extreme, period. They act like, just for TV,
Oh, my bad.
it's that much even exposed to individuals who are affected by it negatively. You know what I'm saying? The females, all that shit.
But there's a lot of the females on there telling
Yeah, see, these is type
But this is the thing.
For them, or are they
you
exploiting
have
them?
to. No, you have to. In order to get.
That's from the way I'm hearing it. I ain't seen it yet, but it sounds like some ratchet shit.
I think
Yeah.
that's the way.
I mean, this is what it looked like. Look, his brother Bruce said he had a preference. Everybody knew his preference. Bruce, from where he telling his story, I wouldn't follow Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Bruce can't grasp that a preference doesn't mean, this is not a preference. Like a preference is like this. Like, man, I like tall chicks. You know what I'm saying? I like
Nigga, I got a preference too.
That's what, but I'm like this. This ain't about preference, my nigga. This is a sickness. This is an addiction because this ain't normal. A preference is like I prefer nigga salt and pepper on my motherfucking food. I prefer it, but I eat it with yeah. But see when we get some money, I have somebody be like, hey man, get my nigga.
Nah. Hey, bro, give my nigga a pop.
Give my nigga a pop, man.
See some bullshit going on with these little girls. You come in your whole fucking band and everything, little girl.
Man,
We back.
we back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I am your host. This is my show. We're getting a few people on there, man. A few people joining in. But we talking about R.Kelly Day 2, man. And all the shit that was going on, man. And we still stuck on Bruce Kelly. I haven't got past this yet. Just the fact that this dude can't grasp the facts and he can't separate what a fetish and a preference is. I do got a preference, man. But that's beyond preference.
But that go back to two.
Your preference is a baby.
That's what
I said
That's what
earlier.
I'm saying. Like, what if it
That
was?
go back to-
What if they was younger than 14?
Earlier, what I said was
That's weird.
Yeah, people.
That's sick. That's the sick part.
They're gonna change the laws and the rules of the game for people to think like Bruce here in a minute in America.
I mean, Bruce already is man. They put that shit on Lifetime on a 3-day special, man. Bruce says that every time he gets on TV, every time Bruce segment come up, Bruce be like, man, what's wrong with it? It's his preference. Every time Bruce get on TV, Bruce be like, what's wrong with my brother having a preference? I got a preference. You got a preference. We got a preference. Motherfucker is not. And like I said, this show is from a hood point of view. This is how we talk amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, that's
said
not
that
nothing
more than
about.
once?
He says it every time, bro. This is day 2. He said it every day. And why but like I said, Bruce is telling his part from behind them walls. So it's like,
great contacts.
But that's what I said.
bro, have you seen Bruce Kelly? He got like
No.
great contacts in or something, and he's in the joint.
Was his preference is
I mean, I'm not saying like, you feel me? That's
He
just
braid.
like, what's
He in the pen brain hair. That nigga's a hair braider.
I don't know. Look, man, this is from a hood's point of view, man. This is from a hood's perspective, man. This is how we talking about the situation, man. Bruce Kelly, I mean, R. Kelly don't got gray eyes. I seen your other brother, the younger brother. You the older brother. You the only one in the family out of the 3 brothers with gray eyes. If I see a person with gray eyes and they black, more than likely they're blind or some shit. Like, if they got that gray, if they got that gray in their eyes, like, if he's not blind, I didn't even know they could get colored contacts in there. You can't get permanent contacts, can you? You can get permanent contacts?
Bro, I don't know what they can get. Seems like they can get everything now.
I guess so. Yeah, that nigga got.
Especially if that nigga in the feds.
Look,
Niggas in the feds.
put it like this: if those aren't gray contacts, no, hold on, no, let me reverse it. If those aren't his gray eyes, then those are gray contacts, and he's not out in the world. You know what I'm saying? That would be one of the last things I'll be thinking about is looking cute while I'm in between them walls. I want to be the ugliest nigga in there. I don't want nobody looking at me, giving me no type of compliments or nothing.
R.Kelly wanted to keep it on the down low.
Don't give me no type of compliments or nothing, man, while we in here, bro. That's how I'm going to feel about it. That's all I'm saying, man. You feel me? I want niggas to look at me like, man, that nigga look crazy or something. I'm going to say the last thing. This is the last thing I'm going to say about this Bruce Kelly and contact things, if them is contacts. If I'm in there, in between them walls and all that, I don't want nobody being like, hey, man, them some nice eyes, bro. Or, hey, fam, them eyes is like, not, them eyes is nice. So, okay, so now we back. We back live if you just tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We talking about day 2 of the whole surviving R.Kelly thing. You know what I'm saying? We got a live audience. We got a few people with us. We got my host Juice Bones, and we got some people in the
Hey, bro,
we got some people in the studio.
audience. You want some
know what I'm
tips,
saying?
bro?
If you want to call in, if you want to ask a question, you could just call in, or you can join, and we can talk about this, man. But right now, what I'm saying is this: we're just gonna jump right back into it. Did you notice how? Well, you didn't see it, but they got a whole documentary about this thing, man. And you got all these people that's close to him telling they point of the story, like the one girl. It was a girl, you know, the tape, the sex tape situation. Did you see that tape back in the day, or did you see it?
Yeah.
You seen it back when it came out? For real?
I seen it.
Like back when we was in high school.
Yeah.
And what you think about it? Cause I didn't see it back then. I still didn't see it now. I just see snippets.
I think she looked young, but I also would say that she looked willing. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I ain't condoning it, but
Yeah, because he got a brainwash.
she was
He got a
doing
brainwash.
it was crazy.
Brainwash.
It was.
We see that I mean, I'm listening to you, but somebody said in the audience that he had him brainwashed. We're gonna come back to that. But you
I'm
seen
thinking
the
nigga knew she was young, I think. You know what I'm saying? But
now
she wasn't acting young.
So now let me switch to this. Now come to find out from the surviving R. Kelly, that young girl, come to find out that was Sparkle's niece. Sparkle, the singer.
Mm-hmm.
Better be careful what you say to me.
You was messing with her too?
Listen, now this is the crazy thing. Sparkle came about, you know, she was an artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was an artist. Now, after the whole Aaliyah marriage thing, this is a couple years after everybody knows that this dude married Aaliyah. Everybody was supposedly pacifying the situation like, no, that was just that. She was just amazing. It wasn't that he liked young girls. It was just her. She could have been any age. She could have been 40, and he would have been feeling like that about her. That's how they tried to make it, right? That's how they tried to make it. Even though they did all the cover up, and everybody knew that he hung out at the high schools and McDonald's and all of that. You know what I'm saying? With the Happy Meals, like we was talking about before, with some Teddy Grahams.
Nigga, these pecan chocolates.
Where them come from?
Little cookie, big chase, nigga.
Well, so everybody knew that he likes to hang out at high schools and shit like that. This was years before Sparkle comes with her 12-year-old niece. 12. When he met Aaliyah, she was 12. He married her. Oh, he said time out. What? What's your question?
How old was she on that video?
14. He already knew her for 2 years.
Sparkle brought her niece because she thought that he would put her on because she was a good rapper like Little Ballad.
Did she think that, or did she get that ad and say, "Oh, he like young girls and he'll pay you, he cash you out"?
She stopped fucking with him and she stopped working in the business because she found out that he was fucking her niece.
What you think?
That was on the documentary?
That's what she said. And if y'all look at it, but she ain't made no music since, for real, because of that shit.
Let me answer your question though. You said did he have any say so in this interview? They had clips from his interviews when it really happened. When they was asking questions like, "Hey man, so you like teenage girls?" Like, ask me, do I like teenage girls? This is what he did. This is basically what he did. Let me get my R.Kelly. Let me get my Kels.
Hey, what's up, Mr. R.Kelly? You like teenage girls, bro?
Well, by teenage girls, how old you talking? How teenage? You talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle age, or teenage like teenage watch cartoon teenage, or wake up eat cereal teenage? Fiesta?
Nigga, I'm talking about teenage, like still under their mama's house supervision.
You talking about teenage?
High school, nigga.
You talking about teenage like old enough to be emancipated teenage, or old enough to... Are you talking about... Hold on. This is what he said. He said some shit. He said, teenage? Hold on. He said, he asked him, he said, do you like teenage girls? He said, by teenage, do you mean how teenage? You mean teenage? Or teenage? That's right there.
That nigga said 12 ain't a teenager, so no, I don't do 12.
I don't do 12. That's why, but he was meeting them
But
all
he
when they was
said
12. Look, He met Aaliyah when she was 12. He met her from his manager. It was his manager's niece.
When did they start messing around, or whatever you call it?
When she became obviously teenage. That's why I said he wasn't checking for your ID. Is this with the ID song?
No, that's in the beginning.
Yeah, he wasn't. What they're trying to say about this man is he wasn't looking for
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. He said, I don't. Show me your IDE before I get in DE.
Right.
Baby, I will.
But in the ad-lib, what they're trying to say is if you listen to the music close enough, they're saying in his ad-lib, he was like, high school IDE. Show me your high school IDE. That's not funny. That's not the funny part. But man, this is from a hood's perspective, man. This is on some gangster, not on no gangster shit, but this is just on some, you know what I'm saying? This is how we talk amongst each other. It's not funny or none of that. But that's what happened. That's what they trying to, this is a picture they painting. This is what these people collectively came together and made Surviving R.Kelly, and they did this for 3 days straight. We on day 3 coming up. You know what I'm saying? We on day 2 right now. We can't get past the shit that these people is saying. The shit that these people is saying, man, it's like, okay, but you're saying you was there. Like, as far as the girl,
they all knew.
They all knew, and they were all there, and they was all participating. They was all benefiting from it. And then when what they're making, listen here, what they're making this appear to be, they're telling me that yeah, we did all of this. Like the girl that was 14 in the thing, right? It was another girl that he had that was 17. That was like his girlfriend. Oh, girl, her name was what was her name? I don't want to say the name because I don't got it right in front of me, but she said that they used to do threesomes with this young girl, but she said she was 17 and she met him.
She said something like, I can't wait till I turn 16 and get me a car.
Right. So look, yeah, so the girl that was like R. Kelly's girlfriend already, and this is all while he was married too. Did we ever plug it in? Okay. This is why he was already married. This dude they trying to say he had like a secret place, like where he would do all this stuff. And his wife did, but I feel sorry for his wife. His wife, man, his wife, she just went through pure hell with this situation. All this shit was going on while she was married and everything, but we're gonna go to that in a little bit. But back to how the girl that was like his girlfriend, right? She was underage also, but she was participating in all of these acts. They had threesomes with this 14-year-old girl, but she thought that the girl was 16. She thought that, but she was 17. She said when she found out that this girl was only 14, it was devastating to her. She never fucked with her again after that. She said, damn, she said this is when she was salty. She was like, man, when I found that shit out, that this girl, if you 17 and you feel bad about fucking with a 14-year-old, she like, oh, I am totally against this. She like, I'm 17 and I won't fuck with no 14-year-old.
And R. Kelly was like, but she a teenager.
She's
man.
a teenager. She's a teenage mutant teenager. Is what he's looking for.
17 is not too young.
In Illinois, yeah, that's the legal age. 17. That's the legal age.
Or something like that. Now.
I thought here it was like 16.
Yeah, it's like shit. If you 2 or 3 years apart or something.
Right, but he was well past that.
Well, yeah.
You can time that by 4 with the 4 or 5 with him with Kel. 3 times 5 is what the age he's looking at. What they talking about?
I don't know. What's up, GJ?
What is it? It's a movie? Well, it's what is it? It's a
If you're self-employed,
it's a documentary that's Surviving R. Kelly, man. It's Surviving R. Kelly. It's on Lifetime. Today they're on day 3. We talking about day 2, but we can't get over a lot of the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of shit that happened. Like, I ain't even gonna be able to talk about everything that happened because I can't get over the shit that these people was saying. So what happened was this with the whole girl that had the threesomes. Okay, this is what happened. She had a threesome with the girl from the tape. She used to have threesomes, right? And she said she found the tape one time. She said she stumbled across the tape. She came.
Used to have a bag.
He used to have a bag with the tapes in it. He used to tape himself having sex with anybody. So she finds the tape, right, with them having a threesome with the young girl, but she didn't know how old she was, right? So then they had the threesome. So then she said she watching the tape. Then she thought that when they had their threesomes, she was under the impression that this was their first and only time having it, or they only did this together. You feel me? She knew that she was young, but she didn't know she was that young. She thought she was like 16, but she was really 14.
What would you do if he got a hold of one of y'all daughters?
Oh man, I wouldn't even. You playing the right song. You playing the right song asking me that question.
R.Kelly might take a swim
song.
in the eye.
You playing the right song.
Oh, let's change.
Try me. I'ma kill this whole motherfucking family. She just asked me what it would be if that was one of my daughters, and then she played the right song. Let a nigga try me. I don't even know the words to this. Let a nigga try me. I'ma kill this whole motherfucking family, and I ain't playing with R.Kelly. Fuck around and catch up. And I just went into a whole mode. Know what I'm saying? That's how deep. It just possessed me. She asked me that question. Don't even ask me that question.
He still to this day got a house full.
That all goes into parenting though, because I don't know where the fuck their parents was at. I don't know where the fuck none of their parents was at.
When it was recording this, they went to California.
They was on tour and shit, bro. All these teenage girls. Who the fuck gonna let all these teenage girls just go with this man?
One of the girls' mom went to California to try to find her daughter.
Bro.
She knows.
But then she wouldn't leave.
On tour with him.
That ain't been funny.
It's not funny.
No.
This
Teenage. How old is that? How old?
14.
15.
14, 15, 16. Teen.
Is there ain't no police or nothing on there talking?
No, yeah, it was a police. The basketball coach of the girl who the sex tape was made on, he was her basketball coach. He was an ex-police officer, ex-detective, and he started investigating. Once he seen the tape, once the tape came out. Back to old girl, when she found the tape, right? She was watching it. She seen episodes with them just together. And that's where she seen him peeing on her. That's when she took the tape. She took the tape, right? Then she said she had a hold of the tape. He didn't even know she had the tape. She gives it to one of his artists like, hey, hold this tape. I don't want nobody to get this tape. I'm scared to have it. And gives it to somebody else. Then she disappears for a little bit. Then she come back like, R.Kelly called. He get in touch with R.Kelly like, hey, you probably want that tape back because you don't want nobody to see it. But they probably gonna want some money. That's extortion, ain't it?
Ain't none of that family ever tried to get at him. Ain't no talking about that. He ain't had no problem with nobody's uncles or dad.
Parenting, man. Look, the dad of the girl was Sparkle. The girl was Sparkle's niece. The girl was Sparkle's sister's daughter.
P. Stone, Vice Lord or something. R.Kelly must be a gang member. Them Chicago niggas. You can't catch if that nigga sleeping with your daughter.
That is.
You can't find R.Kelly. If R.Kelly, I don't know if it's a nigga in Columbus that niggas can't catch or find. I can't think of who that nigga is. Not in Columbus. You get niggas again that freeway.
I mean. Hey,
you heard?
It's the whole thing. That's what I'm saying, man. But see, that's a whole, like, that's why that go back to parenting and that go back to like what should be standards around like in the community. Like shit happened for way less.
Right.
That's some shit right there. War being started by somebody's kids. So I don't even understand. I put that on my kids. You know, I say that. That's why my kids is right there on my kids. That's why I say sometimes in my show, like, I'll be like, on my kids. When it's something that I really believe in, that's why I put my kids right there. Because, I mean, on my kids. It's just a bad situation, man. But this is the thing. Where was everybody's parents? I ain't seen a parent yet. It's been 2 days. I ain't seen a parent yet talk. I ain't seen a parent say a motherfucking thing. I need to see some motherfucking parents somewhere. Because who the fuck was letting them go on tour with this man? Would you let your 14-year-old daughter go on tour? Look, who famous right now? Who's a famous singer right now? Just name who Chris Brown. Would you let your 14-year-old daughter go unsupervised with Chris Brown on tour?
I wouldn't let my my 14-year-old daughter go to a nigga house.
Period. I wouldn't,
Yeah, right.
man. Are you crazy? If you even ask me that, I might slap the dog shit out you. If you even ask me anything about can my daughter go somewhere with a grown ass man, do you understand? Like that shit, like fuck all the funny shit and all of that. When you like, that's why I'm addressing it now, because when I was younger and this shit happened, I was too young to understand, so I didn't even pay no attention because I was used to seeing older niggas fucking with young girls. That was what was going on. Niggas was pulling up, like I said, to the high school in their cars and shit while we getting on the bus, and they hopping in cars with these niggas.
Remember such and such that I was just talking to you about? And I told you when I got older how, you know what I'm saying? I never thought out, you know what I mean?
What? Don't say the name. I know you're
not gonna say the name.
But oh yeah.
Yeah, so big, yeah. I was going with her in middle school. I was like her middle school boyfriend. Niggas was picking her up in middle school.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, it was a lot of that going on. It was normal. That was normal. We just was like, it wasn't like we was like cool with it, but we seen that all the time. Like what? But we thought it was weak. We thought it was weak.
Yeah, we was mad because them niggas
like,
was digging in our pot.
And we used to, when we was younger, we used to beat up grown men and shit. Like our friends would get in a fight with a grown up, like it was nothing. So that was nothing. Like we all grown, nigga. Like nigga, you 14, you a 14-year-old boy, nigga. Oh yeah, you get your ass beat by a grown up out in the streets, nigga. You tall enough. Don't nobody care about no age. So yeah, back to old girl with the tape shit, right? She did that with the tape, right? So then R.Kelly flew her back to Chicago, like, oh yeah, let me get you back to Chicago. Now she's wondering why she got death threats from that.
Oh, so she was getting death threats.
Why would, I mean,
She stole the tape.
she stole the tape, gave it to somebody, then
So
asked
like
for
I
money for
said,
it.
so he probably.
They said he was cashing out. 250,000,
So
150,000.
maybe people have approached him or tried to do something. Maybe he got enough power to where he has.
No, they made it like he just didn't want that tape to get out there.
Private settlements with a lot of people.
Yeah, that's when.
Oh, that's what they said.
Yeah, it was a lot of private settlements that it was all under wraps that we didn't know
So they
about.
was taking that money.
Everybody was taking that money. That's why I'm saying.
You can't buy my daughter.
But that's why.
Right, 'cause
That's
you
what.
know gonna keep doing it.
But that's what it
Especially
seemed like.
if you're gonna pay you off, you already know.
Don't it seem like
you
it was
gonna go for that,
pimping?
and he got money.
Don't it seem like it was?
Yeah,
pimping
he
going
got
on?
plenty of money to keep that going to buy somebody else.
I mean, I'm not bringing my 12-year-old daughter to a nigga that's a known.
The nigga probably was paying them little girls' mama's rent. He's been messing
I don't
with
got cash.
paying their rent and messing with their mama. How deep?
Hey,
The mom, because she too old.
None of the moms.
no, he was probably
He don't like no grown women. They said
Man, they said everybody around him was teenagers. Bro.
19.
They said it had to be teen at the end of your age to qualify. Period. If your shit said auntie or 30,
Mike, did you good, bro? You over there
40
playing the big game?
at the end, that means 30, 40, 30, 20. If your shit say anything of that at the end, he's not with that. He wants the shit to say teen. And then there's nothing in between. He's looking for the teen and nothing in between. That's what they try to say. This is what these people are trying to say about him, man. See, I like.
They ain't trying to say it. They say it.
Listen, man. This is all people that was around him. You know what I'm saying? And he had a dude, his road manager. They say he was flying girls in, booking flights. Like, bro, look for some girls. What was what girls? What type of girls was we looking for? when we was 15, 16. What type of girls did we have limits?
Oh yeah, we was looking for girls our motherfucking. I mean, I guess I can cuss.
Our motherfucking age.
Our grown. Oh,
yeah,
we was
or
going
older,
for grown,
or
nigga.
older. You wasn't looking for. Nobody was looking for young. And for real, back then, girls used to lie about their age, and a nigga still do his research. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really lie. We used to find out people was lying and we would expose them. Like, bro, she said she was 16. She's 13.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Remember old girl we used to call liar? That was her nickname.
Yeah, I feel bad because I was calling her that until she was grown. I was calling her that a couple years back still.
Right.
Dang.
Like, there wasn't nobody playing about no age, man. I mean, when I was a teenager, it was one situation when a girl was way younger than me, but I was a teenager though, still. You feel me? Like, she was a teenager, I was a teenager. So that's different. I mean,
everybody was feeling.
Yeah, because everybody would did that. But I was a teenager. I wasn't 20-something fucking with a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me get a shot of that. Let me get a shot of that, Jack. Let me get a shot of that G-Funk. Let me get a shot of that.
Ooh, what's up, Miss Honey?
Yeah, man.
Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's my birthday weekend. What's poppin'? We ain't gonna be doing this all night. What's poppin'?
Nah, we almost done. I'm trying to get through the whole thing, but this shit's so interesting, man. It's hard to get past certain points. So I don't see how the fuck the parents that was there at the moment did this shit. Man, this shit is a flag on the play to me. 80% of this shit would never happen under my watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if the niggas was teenagers, they wouldn't be around my goddamn daughter. I don't give a fuck if they was the same age as my daughter, they wouldn't be around my daughter like that. I don't give a fuck if it was Lil Bow Wow when he was little. My teenage daughter wouldn't have been on tour with him. And that's just me. But I know a lot of my people feel that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't blame none of the little girls because, you know, it's a lot of fast-ass little girls in the world. And it's always been like that. And I've known a lot of fast-ass girls that fuck with older niggas. That shit been going on since...
Yeah. How you raise your daughter, like your daughter shouldn't even be... You gotta keep a little girl. My ex that I was just dealing with, she got a 14-year-old daughter. I used to always have to check her. Little girl, you're a little girl to me. Like you ain't in the position to be saying nothing or controlling nothing. Like sit your ass down.
Right. Like,
and everybody gonna question you. Where you going? One time she wanna leave the house. Tell my she don't know where her and her friend going. They just walk the streets. I said, nah, you ain't about to walk the streets. Like I was a teenager. Like we was doing all type of shit.
Right.
Trying to do all type of shit with people's
Now
daughters.
we did used to sneak around and shit like that. Like we used to sneak out the house
all the time.
Remember, bro?
Yeah.
But that was fun. But we wasn't really doing nothing. We wasn't doing nothing. We was just being rebellious. We wasn't going and having sex and shit like that. Like, you feel me? Like when we was sneaking out to just have fun. Like now, like
right.
They were really doing it. Like R.Kelly was doing it to all these girls. Like, we wasn't even doing it to that many girls.
He said R.Kelly's really doing it.
I mean, that's what they saying. You know what I'm saying? They saying he was doing them. Like,
I mean, that video.
You seen the video?
That video. He was doing them. Like, did you see the video? Yeah, that video was all the way live.
I didn't see it because
that's why I said I was surprised. Like, man, that's a.
You know what? You know the difference between me back then.
The only one that looked really young was the last one.
Yeah, that's the main one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Getting it popping with.
That's the main one.
The rest of them was young, but
that's the one that you know all the money came out. Like, who knows who put all that shit together? Like, I mean, because the dads and everybody was around. They said the dad was still working with him, bro. He was playing the guitar and shit. Still working with R.Kelly and shit.
He went on the stand and said that it wasn't.
And he went on the stand and said, "Oh yeah, that wasn't my daughter on that tape." He seen the tape and went and Sparkle said, "Yeah, that was my." But the dad went and testified and said, "Man, that wasn't my daughter on there."
Yeah, you basically.
Period.
What's the word? You were.
You
pimping your daughter.
Pimping.
Yeah.
Once
you the one that's supposed to be a safeguard
nigga,
subject. Daddy pushing your saying it's cool. It's cool.
Nigga, if my daughter is having a gymnastics meet on camera, I know it's my daughter. You know what I'm saying? If my daughter is singing on camera, I know it's my daughter. Nigga, I know my motherfucking kid. If it's my son, I know that's my son. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody else is saying like, "Oh, bro, this your daughter on this tape," and you like, "Man, that ain't my daughter," and everybody in the world like, "Bro, that's your daughter."
Robert was like, "Here go a check. That really ain't your daughter, right?"
Right. That's what it sound like. And then you still working with him and shit. I never. Let me get that. Nah, knock on wood. Let me have never no type of situation like this. Straight like that, nigga. Don't let me have a situation like that. Cause nigga, on my, I put that on my kid.
For him not to.
One thing.
You ain't even never heard that?
One time going to court, he had 21 counts. The second time going to court, he had like 14.
You ain't even ever heard about him getting beat up. Like, that's how you know motherfuckers ain't
nobody pressed him about it.
Yeah, they ain't
Somebody
right.
probably pressed him about it, but we just don't know because he was so private. He was, and you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Anybody.
A cult right now.
He shouldn't even be able to beat.
He has a cult right now. Girls in it. Girls
But I mean, you know, but look though, this is the thing. Every man. I ain't even saying nothing about his situation. I'm just saying in general, every man, you're supposed to create your own world. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be the ruler of your world. You control your world. People come in and out of your world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to control your world. He was creating the opportunity for people, and people was biting on opportunities, and they was getting money. People was pimping their kids. That's what's going on. In my eyes, it looked like people was pimping their kids.
They might have been pimping their kids, but it's a wrong one or wrong.
Oh, I'm not justifying his, but I'm saying.
Like they took everything on to, they didn't get money. And this at the same time was on some fuck shit at the same time.
Yeah, he was. I mean, if this nigga, if all this shit is true, what they were saying about this nigga, he's a fuck nigga. Period.
Any parent that accepts
you know what I'm saying? He's a bitch ass nigga. Like, if all this shit is true, nigga, you's a bitch ass nigga.
and was in signed a contract to be quiet and never speak on it, they need to be in jail too because they set it up.
Everybody was benefit. That's what I'm trying to say. See, look, the thing about this thing, everybody is also telling on themselves as they're telling on him. They're like, oh yeah, man, me and him was doing this. That's like me and him did a crime, and I'm telling you, and I'm talking to the police. I'm like, oh yeah, Juice. Remember, man, when we went in the when we ran up in the spot, man, we took all the money and you know what I'm saying? You don't remember that? Like, bro, you was right there with me. That's what they doing, basically.
But then too,
they telling them themselves
in a way, the whole city kind of guilty because how can a nigga be comfortable being in that city still? Especially, that's a murder capital. Like, that's a gangster. That's 20 people getting killed a night sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this nigga just
if he out there fucking with them
fucking everybody's little sisters
and cousins.
You know, all the gangsters.
Bro, they said he was hanging out in front of the high school every day.
Gangbangers, little sisters getting fucked by R.Kelly. Ain't nobody riding on that nigga. I mean, damn.
That's what make you think. That's what make you think. Like, damn, was it true? You feel me?
Well,
because I mean,
I ain't have never seen this, but I heard before that it been leaked that he back in the day when that video came out, nigga, we was young, bro. That was early 2000s. Back then, the rumor was that he be at the high schools and everybody knew in Chicago.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's what everybody's saying on the show.
Okay, so
bro, they said he been like this his whole time.
But we know you ain't recruiting talent. Once the first word
that was
feel me, kid?
Cover up.
The first time you hear, this nigga fucked that one little girl, then you gonna hear it. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna get out. Word.
Niggas on camera.
Yeah. And that was after, but that was after the Aaliyah though.
I remember that.
Anything after the Aaliyah, bro. Said, come on, he married her.
It was his brother.
I saw that nigga say they showed a clip of that tape, and his lawyer was sitting there, and that nigga said something like, dude was like, that looks like you. Mr. Kelly, like, I had to say, I saw the video, and I would say that's you. He was like, I'm looking at you. He was like, I ain't seen it yet. But he said, I don't know, I ain't seen it yet.
R.Kelly blamed it on, he said it was his brother.
When that nigga,
man, that's why. Maybe that. Is that what Bruce is in there? You talking about Bruce?
No, the other one.
Hold on, maybe you talking about Bruce. Bruce locked up right now, and we don't know why Bruce is locked
messing
up.
with little boys.
Yeah, we don't know why Bruce is locked up.
Got a preference.
We gonna figure that out.
Okay.
When we come back next.
Robert got a preference. Bruce got a preference.
Hey man, he's big on this preference thing. Every time this nigga's on camera, he's talking about preference. Every time.
That nigga said
he like, what's wrong with the preference? What is your preference?
He said that shit don't discuss.
Let's ask what Bruce's preference is. Cause this nigga, he's big on preference.
Bruce might be telling tonight what his preference is.
Hey. Anybody that find out what Bruce's preference is, I'll give you $20. That's the question. That's our first prize. What's Bruce's preference? Because this nigga's big on preference. You know what I'm saying? What's Bruce's preference? Call in or something on that note. Because this nigga's talking about preference all the time. I mean, I can't get past that, man. been talking about Bruce preference this whole time. We still don't know. You know what I'm saying? We still don't know about what.
That's what I was about to say. Really though, on a serious note, back to that, like, I work in the community. Let me say that, and because there ain't no fathers, there's no ain't no safe. Ain't nobody watching over none of these kids, these little girls, these little, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just growing up. Like, there's nobody that's really checking. Nothing is there to be like, what's going on? Like, they kind of just growing up on their own.
Oh yeah,
for real.
But the thing is, and the thing is about this situation though, the girls that's attracting to him, they're starstruck. They want to be in the game. It's like, because they all was like singers or want to be in the video. It was like, he was like, all right, so I'm gonna put you on. Come fuck with me. Like, I think,
know, and they be like, yeah, he be like,
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try to build. I don't think I'm gonna try to build. See, I look at this shit as an example for me to not do. Like, I don't think I'm gonna build my shit around females no more. You feel me? Because when they casing him up right now, all sexual encounters, everybody's coming back. Like if all, I mean, oh man, knock on wood. I mean, I don't need my old sexual encounters coming back later on. Like, hey, don't steal that. I don't need that. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm not famous yet. I'm done with trying to work with females and building a team. Fuck that. Nobody's coming back later like, hey man, he came to me like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna have to worry about that with me. Never. Period. That's crazy. Why are you shaking your head? I'm just saying, fuck that. Ass. I'm just saying, this is from a hood's perspective, man. We ain't politically correct.
You probably know I'm shaking my head, but you don't, because you ain't know. Go
ahead, what?
Nah.
Man, we live.
You live. No, I know you do, but I'm just saying, he'll probably tell you, but when we was there, he was off the chain.
She know a lot. Shit, she was there. Nigga, she was in high school with us.
I'm talking about even before they moved out here.
But everybody that I was dealing with was my age.
Right.
Or older. She older. She older than me. Yeah, I ain't doing no underage. You ain't gotta worry about that. I never. 1,000,000 years. Do some shit that what they accusing this man about doing. I'm just saying, this shit, everybody got quiet. Everybody got quiet. We gonna have to edit. We editing some of this shit though.
What you thinking about?
We edited some of this shit.
Some shit today. It's all to tell you.
R.Kelly. Today I'm your host, R.Kelly. R.Kelly, I'm the king of R&B. Hey, you be looking for this single real soon.
Hey, it's coming.
It's coming.
Oh shit.
It's coming. R.Kelly is coming. King of R&B. AKA Mr. Marcus Darling. I said Mr. Marcus Darling. It's Mr. Marcus Darling. AKA R.Kelly. And I'm coming with a single. It's January. I got a single coming in February. Watch.
And I'll be the hype man.
Yeah.
All the way.
He always was my hype
Hey,
man.
what you know about the R&B nigga with a hype man, nigga? You know about R.Kelly?
We doing the 20-year anniversary, bro. Yeah, we plugging. We promoting. We informing, but we promoting. 20-year anniversary, bro.
What you know about that rock eyebrow?
About that versatility. It's 20-year anniversary, man. 2019 is coming this summer.
Nigga, let's get it.
A whole everything. Space Jam, no. Play Space Jam, please. You know what I'm saying? Play. I believe I can fly.
I'm playing.
I said play Space Jam.
I'm thinking of that.
Quad City DJ. Yeah, into the Space Jam.
I know, but that's what I thought he was talking about.
Hey man, but what? Do you know? Remember how his alias was the Pied Piper?
Yeah, man.
That man, they did a lot, man. Bro, I didn't know this shit when I was younger. I didn't know what that shit meant. Now,
just wasn't paying attention.
The Pied Piper. I didn't know. I was too young.
He just seemed like that nigga though.
Bro, that's what I mean, how you gonna call yourself the Pied Piper?
Even when you, for real, if you think about
you hanging out of high school and you accused of sexual misconduct and sex acts.
We all know. Okay, I'm a Capricorn. I'm a nigga. You feel me? But everybody know that R.Kelly is the freakiest nigga that ever was on the mic. I mean, think about it. Who consistently? It's been a couple freaky songs, classic freaky songs over the time, but that nigga consistently got freak nasty music. Not all of it.
Well, no,
that's a freaky nasty nigga.
Well, the freakiest nigga is probably Prince or Rick James.
No,
Prince had his whole booty cut out his pants, man. Shake it.
Nigga, that's one.
That nigga was definitely.
That's one. Dang,
that's extreme.
I'm talking about a nigga that make a song, a double CD, a freaky nasty song.
Hey, remember, bro? Hey,
Double CD.
hey,
right?
Hey, but man,
he goes in.
Hey, he did go in.
Come
remember.
Detail, like he tell you everything he doing to these girls. He was talking about teenagers.
Play. Hey, what was that? Hey, bro. They had remember that summer when we was chilling at on Main Street in our penthouse.
Yeah.
We used to, when we was chilling with girls, bro, we was playing R.Kelly and shit. Hey, and he used to, bro, with him.
And save money.
You like when we trying to, like, we wasn't saying turn up yet, but he was like,
man, bro, we trying to get romantic. We
play
trying
some
to
Lil Jon. Like that's with Lil Jon, and she was like, man, fuck, man, turn that R.Kelly and Genuine and shit off, nigga. Play Lil Jon.
They trying to fuck, nigga. Nigga, hey,
I'll be trying to play R.Kelly. I'll be playing R.Kelly. I'll be the one playing R.Kelly. Do you mind? If I give you some 12 play, that's a magic number. He met everybody when it was 12. 12 play, that's crazy.
play. That nigga said play. He talking about playing.
Like when you 12, it's time to play. Like, man, come on, bro. Man, bro, I wanna. You said shit like that next to me, nigga. 12, nigga. That's what it's supposed to be like. Nigga, 12, nigga, what? Nigga.
Practice.
I'm saying, it'd be that instinct. Nigga, 12, nigga, what, nigga?
Takashi. That nigga.